gonna have to write down video ideas for YouTube. You can use paper and pen. That's a fast way of writing things down. This is Brisqi. It's an offline Kanban board. This is the free version. My debit cards won't allow me to work with his payment system to get the basic. I don't care for internet. I prefer to be internet independent. I'm that way with my music plugins. But as you can see, this is the YouTube experience. This is where I started at the intro. I haven't gone 100% with this, and to be honest, as I started filming, that's when the changes came, and I didn't put any of the changes here. And this is what I will use for other videos. Now, when I'm done with this project and I got it finished, I got it uploaded, I will go back and review it. Think of all the bottlenecks. I will get a notepad and write those things down, or I'll use a spreadsheet on OpenOffice. I love spreadsheets. You can do anything, text, formulas, whatever. I only do the basic because I don't believe in complicating oneself with so much formulas. But this is a really good software. It works really good. And then I got schedule things that I need to get going. As you can see, there's the YouTube experience right there. You click once with the left mouse button on this. You can select labels, and I got important, live, next, second, next. And then you just click on configure label if you want to make a label with other colors. You click on this color here. You only got 8 colors that you can choose from, but it's enough. I mean, it's more than enough. So depending on what you want to do, this is going to take a lot of work. If it's something where you're just sitting in front of the camera and doing like a commentary, and then you just throw in some inserts, it might not be so bad. As I've said, I haven't really done too much in putting things on this Brisqi. I just pretty much have really just been pushing myself really hard for the last 3 weeks. At first it started with the hardware, but then there was delays because I don't have a car, so I have to go shopping by bus. That's a long ordeal. That can eat up a whole day easily. Other things can come up. I work part-time, despite that I'm retired. And so there was some gaps for a week or two. I didn't do anything, and then I had to push myself to get back into it. There was a few moments in which I was gonna just can the whole thing, but I fought off the discouragement and just kept plugging away, and I've been really just going at this. This is not a project for a beginner. This is something that a pro would do and be better at doing, but I decided that I was going to continue and get this done and out the door. And that's the motivation you're going to need. Everyone has a reason for wanting to do YouTube. You're working a lousy job. I've had that for 47 years. I know that's I retired because I wanted out from corporate America. Just wanted to quit having to work for a damn job. Low pay, long hours, and I have no life. And I'm barely making ends meet with working all those long hours. It just doesn't work out. But I got the scripting plan right there. That's where you got your idea. And this is just for the idea itself. That's what this whole board for. Then you got the filming, you got the editing, you got the refilming. And actually, I'm going to change that also. I'm going to change it to inserts. This is an insert. You know, I forgot to bring this in and stuff to show this part. This part should be important. This is one of the best reason to illustrate why this software is good to have. You don't have to be on the internet. You don't have to be online. It's all stored on your computer. Effects and text, put that there, or time codes. If you're going to deal with text and stuff, it's up to you. SEO, you're at the mercy of YouTube on SEO. And then uploading. And then when I do uploading, usually I'll take this here. It doesn't want to drag for me. And I'll put it here. And then I'll go into here, right here, live. And then I'll take next off. There we go. Yeah. And then it's live. So this is Brisqi, and this is where you would go and download it. You just go and download it. All you have to do is go to the free version. The only problem with the free version is the software will tell you to update, and then you go to hit the update. On the right side, it'll just pop up, and then it'll say there's no update for the free version. You have to go then to the website and read down the next version manually. And I think now is the time to show you a couple of bloopers that I made. The way that I'm going to be doing this video is I'm going to start from the beginning and go through each different stage of how I developed less is more type of pieces, so that we're just giving an outline of a piece. And I added effects, and so I added effects, and there's me. Anything that you click with the red border, anything that you click with the red anything that you click with the red border is what you're playing with. Now to start uploading your video, you're going to go up to the far right here, but you're going to go to this little, looks like a camera with a plus sign in it. It says create. So you're going to hit create, upload video. And then you're going to go and you're going to take the video and you're going to put it there. Now you can see in my directory, I got crash course starting a YouTube channel. I do believe that the text document is the hashtag, and then the WordPad, which ends with .rtf. That's the description. You see down below here, uploading 4%, 9 minutes left. This file is 696 megabytes, actually 696, 152 megabytes. So it's pretty big. Now I can bring in the description. As you can see, I got the time code there. So I got to go all the way down to here. I usually have a space underneath Movavi. And then I'm just going to copy, and then I'm going to go and paste it in there. And let's hope this works. I've never done the time code before, but from watching other videos, this is what they say to do. In my description, I got things for you for the ring light, the Logitech cam, C910, the 1080. I think I put, no, I shouldn't put that. I did that one wrong. So see, I didn't catch that one, but it shouldn't say 920. It might be considered a 920, but I'm not for sure about that. And everything looks good there. Oh, shoot. And so why it's uploading, I did a no, and I always make this mistake. I apologize, but I didn't go into Canva and made a thumbnail. Now on shorts, you can't choose a thumbnail, but on long video form, you can. So let's go to thumbnail while it's uploading, which is because it does take a while for uploading, so it's not the end of the world, but I keep forgetting. I'd rather have things set, because in that folder with the description and the hashtag and the video is supposed to be a copy of the thumbnail. So we'll go to uploads. I am going to choose here. We're going to go into tech, and what I really want is this. So I'm going to do I might change my mind. I might go to text and do oh, I did that wrong. That's when you have to buy. I'm not really sure about this. Okay. Well, first of all, that is way too big. So we go back down to 104. Okay. And then might want to move that to there. Because the thumbnail is going to be small. Okay, well then I just enlarged. Then I'll take the YouTube and just put it right there. So you go up to share, you go to download, and you download, and it will download as Crash Course. Okay, so now we go back to YouTube, and it's uploading 84%. And you see I got the thumbnail there, and then I'm just going to put the thumbnail right there, and see it's telling me uploading video in white up here. I'm fortunate that I have fast internet, but for a long time I was using my phone as a router, which means the phone's 4G, but anything that connects to it as a router was 3G. And I did that for several years because I couldn't afford internet. 97% left to do, 98. We're getting there, 15 seconds left. Now, after it does this, it's going to do a check to see if any music on your video is copyrighted. Don't freak out if you get any kind of content ID claim. You can dispute it. I had to do it on a sample that I got as a free sample pack. And then I was showing how to slice and dice it to turn it into your own. And they did a content ID claim on the one that I made. And it was completely original that I did. You dispute it, and the YouTube team is really good. They do get back with you. It might take 24 to 48 hours. I don't know what the time limit is, but they did get back to me quite quickly. Processing up to high definition. Once it's done, we'll continue the process, but like I said, it can take a while. Now, it might say 45 minutes right now, it's saying, but in 5 minutes, it could be completely done. I've had it where it said 10 minutes left, and all of a sudden, poof, it's all done. Because now it's on their server, so it's really up to their server on how busy it is. Like I said, it was saying 45 minutes left, and then maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I was working on the video that I've been filming, like this one right here too, putting it into Movavi, going through what parts do I want and stuff to present to you. And checks completed, no issue found. Video elements, there's nothing there, and we'll go through that next. But we still got to go down. You got your description. You come down here. No, not made for kids. Unless you are doing it for kids, then that becomes something different because there's more restrictions. My video contains paid promotion. So if you're doing some sort of, if somebody's endorsing you, you have to click that. I'm at chapters, I have off. I'm at places. If you're like at a restaurant, you mentioned the restaurant, clicking this on will let people know where that restaurant is at. I mean, that's fine if you're doing an endorsement, but you might want to protect your privacy. Now, this is my notepad with all the tags that I want to use. You write out your tag and then you put a comma after it. So if I go to highlight all this here, copy, paste, and it all looks like that. Just come up with what the video is about. This is like starting a YouTube channel, starting channel 2023, YouTube tutorial, equipment needed for YouTube. And that's all you really need, just a couple. This is right here. Tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags plays a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. English is the standard. Standard YouTube license, I leave that alone. People can sample this content, sure. So, and that pretty much takes care of that part there. I go to next. This is video elements. If I want to add in subtitles, I'll put in the titles in Movavi. I'll do that myself. Add an end screen. You just got add an end screen, promote related content at the end of your video if you're doing an endorsement. Add cards, that's those little cards to point them to some other video of yours. Right now, I don't see myself using that stuff. Here's checks, no issues found. You go to next, and then you're going to go public. So let's go and publish. There's my link for it. I'm going to close because it's going to bring it up here. And then usually I just go up here just to see that it's there. Sometimes you might not see it post right away on your website. I had a short that took a couple of hours before it showed up, even though it was here in my content. So let's go to my channel. And look at that. There I am, 28 seconds ago. And if I click on that, and there I am. My channel. The other thing, I made a mistake, is right here in the title, YT 2023 Part 1 Equipment. Man, that was really a flaw of mine. But see, you see my mistakes. it goes off the title of the video, but you can change it. I keep the title for the videos short, but I meant to change that. There's my dashboard. Here's my content. Let's see if I can change the name. Okay, you got this here. Analytical, comments, views, edit title and description. Well, let me do that. It will. Save. Beautiful. How about that? You can change it. There we go. Crash course starting a YouTube channel in 2023. Putting one up, it commits me to put them all up. 2 days later, I'm going to do part 2. 2 days later, I'll do part 3. 2 days later, I'll do part 4. 2 days later, I'll do part 5. And then I'm back in Reaper doing music. I wanted to see, and I forgot to take a look, if the time codes, oh, it does. Check this out. The time codes work. Look at that. And if I go there, it's going to take me to there. Okay, I'm used. You're going to be dealing with marketing. You're going to be trying to think, how can I make this thing profitable? Vanessa Lau is really good. Her course is like over $1,000, which is out of a lot of people's pocket, but she puts out really good content on social marketing. And this would be the place to go. And so check her out. I know that there's others. I just been following her for a very long time, back in the day when, I don't know how many years I was following her and stuff. But she got all sorts of things here that you can still learn from. And I started following her right around this area here 3 years ago. And she's gotten better and better and better at what she does. I know there's others out there, but she's really good. And here we are with YouTube burnout. Thoughts on quitting YouTube. But here's something serious, like programmer Eric, I'm taking a break. YouTube burnout, it is real. You got to take care of your mental health. Once you start getting up there in YouTube and you gain traction, you have to maintain that traction. And as far as the research I've done, one of your videos skyrockets. And so you build on that momentum and you keep skyrocket, but sooner or later you're going to hit a plateau and you're just not going to grow fast. There's like a big spur and then a plateau, and then it just feels stagnated. But you have to keep that momentum going for YouTube to recognize your channel, to put it out for recommendation, for you to get views, for you to make money. If you quit putting out videos for like a month, you're going to see your views dropped. And I've seen where some people were complaining that they were still producing videos, but for some reason their views were dropping. You have your audience, and there's you, and YouTube is in the middle. And YouTube is kind of like that bridge between the two, including the money part. It's the pressure consistently create on, and that's the factor that YouTube uses to reward. You got to post a TikTok 5 times a day, and you got to do Instagram, and you got to do Facebook, and you got to do YouTube, and that's a lot. Even if you're just filming one video and you're taking slices and putting it on the other social media, that's a lot. If you're working another job, and you're trying to do this, and you're doing like DoorDash, and you got all this stuff in your life, and you got all this pressure on you, because you will put pressure on yourself. You have to put pressure on yourself to make YouTube into a business. So I think it's time that we have a chat about final thoughts. I'm not really sure I call this a summary, but I'm going to start with the negative, because you got to know what you're up against. It's a lot of work. Some pieces I had to do 3 times over. Some pieces I record the whole subject matter. It was a large amount of files, and I wasn't happy with the result, and I scrapped the whole thing and I started all over. Some things I didn't find mistakes in my video till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I said, hell, high water, I'm going to fix this. I would redo the whole piece in 30 minutes, but I would end up going to bed late. It does take work to do it. The more you do it, you're going to get a workflow. You just got to think about that, about your workflow constantly. How can I do this better? How can I do this quicker? I really do like doing YouTube, and that's the pros, is YouTube is a lot of fun. You can do your videos, upload it, and if somebody doesn't like it, they don't like it. The ability to post videos on a regular basis to the outside world that someone's going to get to see. If you look at my page right here, and I might mention this in another video of these, but Movavi Video Editor 2021 to 2023, it was showing the difference between the two. I got 489 views. That's staggering. YouTube is a great way to put out material that you want to put out. You can put yourself out there where people can see you, and if you do it consistently, the YouTube AI will recognize that and will reward you by putting in suggestions for people to watch. That also is the con, because you don't know how YouTube AI is going to work. And so with that, I'm just going to simply close off with, I will see you in the next video.